Hello everyone, and thanks for tuning in. Let's see what weighs more. This isn't a real scientific test. We're just going to weigh up. I've made a little frame using some foam tape. This is actually 2 pieces. I don't know if you can see that. And this piece I had in the center, and then I laid out a bunch of other pieces around it to try to get as close as possible. I think I have a little bit of a top on this that is not exactly flat with the tape, but it's close. This is not my first attempt, but this is what we've got so far. So I want to pull this off, and we want to see which weighs more. One thing that I can't really test is which sticks better. I think that's really going to depend on the surfaces and the installation that you're trying to accomplish. You know, if you've got something that's very uneven, hot glue is likely going to be more easy to apply. If you've got something very flat, sticky tape like a camera or something, sticky tape might work real well. I've had projects in the past with the HD recording where I moved the dip switches to the other side just so I could have a flat surface, so I could use sticky tape. So let's pull this apart. This won't be a scientific test you might find on Mythbusters or on Tested that Adam Savage and his people run, but gives us a little bit idea. I kind of poked around on the web to see what I could find as far as anybody else doing some sort of comparison, and for our purposes we're just going to check the weight, and it's very likely that in most installations you're going to have a need for one or both. I'm just going to try to get this off. Sorry, I'm probably shaking the camera quite a bit. I use this ceramic tile because typically stuff doesn't stick to it as well as it does other surfaces. Oops. Whoa. You can see there's a void right there. That's going to make this a little bit tough. I didn't see that. And there's also going to be air bubbles. I don't have a method of just laying this out to where there's no air bubbles. It's just coming out of my cheap $7 heat gun, or hot glue gun. But that's pretty good. The little remnants on there can't hardly weigh anything. Uh-oh, there's my piece. Okay. So we've got 2 pieces. I'll hold them up. I'm a little bit wide on the tail end of the glue, and I'm a little bit thick. Dang, but it's close. I'm pretty pleased. It's pretty close. I'm gonna leave the I think it's cellophane that they put on the top and bottom to keep it from sticking, just because I don't want it stuck to my scale. Okay, let's weigh the foam tape first. I hope this weighs enough to where it registers something. 0.1 or less. Holy cow, this test might not work at all. 0.4. So hot glue is definitely heavier. Heavier by 400%. Isn't it 400%? Yeah. So hot glue is definitely going to be heavier. So if you're wanting to build something that's micro light, you'd probably be better off using some nice sticky tape. I actually bought this sticky tape from Banggood, because there's a lot of sticky tape out there that's just not very good. I've got some old stuff here. This stuff also works pretty well. You can see how dirty it is. This is from, I can't read the inside, Manco Incorporated, M-A-N-C-O, from Avon, Ohio, made in the USA. That's surprising. But those 2 work pretty good. And I got a package of it here. Here's the SKU, and I'll link this down in the description. This tape I like because it's real thin, and I oftentimes don't want to cover up the black fets on stuff, because I always worry about those things needing airflow to dissipate heat. And that's one of the reasons why I will tend to use hot glue, was if I just have an edge that I can glue, or if I don't have a good flat surface I might use hot glue, but if I've got a flat portion that I can get some double-sided foam tape to, I'll go ahead and use that. So there we have it, 0.1 or less grams for this size. And just to show you here the approximate size, these are centimeter squares, so not quite 1.5 by about 3/4 of a centimeter is the size that we're comparing, and it's unfortunately not exact, but it's pretty close. And hot glue is 4 times as heavy. So there we have it. Alright, if you have any questions or comments, or if you've got another test you can refer us to, leave them in the comments section below. Subscribe for more videos, and thanks for watching.